in New Orleans, Louisiana. And we are just 6 nights away from the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view event streaming live on the WWE Network. Hello again, everybody, and we make history tonight as we welcome Renee Young for the first time ever, a woman full-time in a WWE announced booth. Congratulations, Renee. You deserve it. Welcome aboard. Let's have some fun.
I am just so excited to be here. So many amazing voices and personalities have sat in this chair before me, so I am honored and humbled to be here with you guys.
Well, we're glad to have you, Renee, and it's going to be quite the night here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And apparently we're kicking things off with one half of the tag team champions. And his partner, Ziggler and McIntyre, are here. Broun, Stroman. This trio certainly wasted no time turning Monday Night Raw upside down. What an unholy alliance this has proven to be in short order.
These men say they want to make a change. They are doing so.
These three men, along with half the Monday Night Raw locker room, left the Shield devastated, destroyed, ripped apart last week. And Corey, look who's in tow. Looks like the trio has some company. The reinforcements from last week have arrived once again.
It's smart of them to have some backup. They know the kind of damage that the Shield can inflict here in WWE. Got to be prepared on all forces. And on social media, guys, Braun Strowman stole a line from the Shield when he said, #Justice Served, #MyYard after the assaults last week. I honestly can't remember the last time we saw a trio like the Shield dominated in such fashion as last week.
We told you so. We told you so. We told you so. There is only one way to describe what happened to the Shield last week. Tell him, big man.
We beat them down. And like McIntyre said last week, we feast on their bloody carcasses.
Don't just take our word for it. Have a look yourself.
I tried to do this face to face, monster to man.
Strowman's cashing in!
But Roman runs in a pack, and his brothers had to come down and form a shield around him.
The Shield is back!
So I had to go about things a little differently. I've got a path of my own now, and I'm gonna show you that this is my yard.
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
And the Shield marching to the ring. And there's our acting general manager, Baron Corbin, sending superstars from the locker room out toward ringside. And now the Shield into the ring. Here we go. More reinforcements heading down. The entire locker room doing their best to separate these 6 superstars. And the fight continues. The chaos continues. Shield's being arrested.
Stroman just decimated Finn Balor.
And now mocking the Shield.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God, the hounds are loose.
The boys are back.
The Shield is here
to finish what they started.
Wait a minute, from behind. A dozen or so superstars rush down the ramp and assaulted the Shield from behind. And now they're all attacking the Shield.
This is my yard.
We are going to leave you laying, embarrassed, decimated. We are going to feast on their bloody carcasses.
We just witnessed something I never ever thought we would see. The complete and utter annihilation of the Shield.
The only reason that Roman Reigns still has the Universal Championship around his waist is because he's a coward and can't handle business on his own. Roman, you have your hounds of justice. I have my dogs of war. And you see, the Shield has been running rampant for far too long, thinking they can get away with anything they want. Well, they found out last week that their strength in numbers failed to compare to anything that is my pack.
All you men around this ring, every one of you last week, you made a choice. It was a hard choice to make, but you did it. You stood up to the Shield. You stood up to their bullying. You stood up for what was right. And most importantly, you stood up for yourselves. WWE Universe, can you feel that? The balance of power has shifted. Now we are in control. Now we are running wild, and tonight we will continue the carnage. We will set an example for each and every one of you when we dismantle and dismember the B team and our tag title rematch.
And that is all nothing compared to what I get these hands on Roman this Sunday when we're both locked inside Hell in a Cell.
Oh, wait a minute. Are they here?
There's no way the Shield is just going to stand down while these men are talking trash in the ring.
And Renee, you're right, because Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns are here. The hounds of justice marching to the ring.
I don't like it. I don't think they like what they just heard.
Roman Reigns has said we've taken on the whole locker room before.
Well, wait a minute. We're not going to have to wait. There's going to be hell to pay from last week.
And the Shield separating competitors from one another. Rollins launching himself into the sea of superstars. Ambrose and Reigns taking the fight outside the ringside area. And the Shield now striking first and striking hard.
But how long can the Shield keep up this fight? They're outnumbered badly.
This is the Shield. These guys will take all comers.
Wait a minute, Corey.
Whoa.
Dean Ambrose with a double back full of
the Shield more dangerous. You give them axe handles.
And Ambrose and Rollins and Reigns teed off. Payback from last week.
The Hounds are striking anything that moves. Look out, Jinder.
Jinder Mahal. Oh, God. The Shield is retaking the ring.
Time to let the entire locker room put on blast.
Yeah, but Stroman, Ziggler, and McIntyre wisely retreated.
Tensions continue to boil over between the Hounds of Justice and Braun Strowman's Dogs of War.
For the Shield, it is hashtag protect the yard. What a start to what's going to be an incredible night on Monday Night Raw.
And still to come here tonight, the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey teams up with the Queen of Hearts, Natalya, to take on the Goddess Alexa Bliss and Mickie James less than 1 week from Ronda's first title defense at Hell in a Cell.
And last week we saw a rivalry once based on respect become deeply personal when The Undertaker confronted the Outbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Tonight, the game is here to address the actions of the Phenom live. It is going to be wild.
And ladies and gentlemen, earlier today, an exclusive on WWE social media platforms, the Bella Twins were shooting for their YouTube channel. Arriving at the arena here in New Orleans, as they entered their locker room, they were shocked to find this.
I think tonight, I'm going to put down a riot. Unreal.
The calling card of the team known as the Riot Squad. But have the juvenile pranks gone too far this time by targeting the very proud veterans, the Bella Twins? Because up next, live on Raw, the Bella Twins returned to Raw last week and defeated Morgan and Logan, while the Riot Squad just welcomed the Bellas back as Ruby Riott.
We don't need a repeat of last week. Guys, look, we know what happened last week, and we don't need you here to handle this. At least I don't think we do. And guys, drop the weapons. You don't want to get arrested for assaulting a police officer. The three of you go to jail for a long time. I want you here competing on Raw, not destroying everything in your path. I think if you guys listen to a little bit of reason, these officers would be inclined not to arrest you. But the Shield has to vacate the premises immediately. Otherwise, Roman, Seth, you two will have to forfeit your titles, and the three of you will go to jail for a long, long time.
Hey. No problem. No problem.
Thankfully, the acting general manager, Corbin, got this volatile situation under control.
Shield better check it before they wreck it.
Your opponent, accompanied by Brie Bella from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella.
Well, Nikki Bella is going one-on-one tonight with Ruby Riott. The Bellas said they are still on a high after being in the ring for the first time on Monday Night Raw in 3 years last week in a tag team match against the Riot Squad. But Nikki cannot be happy, and three for that matter, after what the Riot Squad did, destroying their personal locker room earlier today.
Well, Cole, you mentioned it before, the proud Bella Twins, they come in here, they demand a little bit of respect. I don't think that they understand how much the locker room has changed since they've left, clearly.
Look at this, Brie Bella already fired up, running off the Riot Squad.
Well, they defaced their personal things back in their locker room, Corey.
I'm not justifying the Riot Squad's actions, but I sort of understand it. The Riot Squad looking for any sort of leg up, any sort of advantage in the women's division. Sometimes you got to get under your opponent's skin before you get in the ring with them.
Sometimes it can just be a straight-up numbers game.
Nikki, a former champion, will meet Ruby Riott for the very first time here tonight live on Monday Night Raw. For Ruby Riott, a chance to justify all she's been talking about changing the direction of the women's division here in WWE, that it's a new era that's dawning.
See, the Riott squad seem to think that the Bella Twins have too many other, they're preoccupied with too much stuff. I don't think that that's true. Maybe you want to get something done, you got to ask a busy person. That's why the Twins are back here.
Well, Renee, you get to spend a lot more time around the Bellas than most of us.
Look at this, shoulders down.
Does the locker room still show the same sort of reverence you would expect of once upon a time that they showed the Bella Twins?
I think that they do. It's definitely a new comeuppance of women that never shared a locker room with the Twins before, so there's definitely a little bit of a growth spurt there, certainly. But I think that we'll kind of see how that all kind of shakes out here tonight in the ring.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight. Our first matchup of the evening, Nikki Bella against Ruby Riott. Nice shoulder tackle by Riott. Still to come tonight, Triple H will be on Monday Night Raw live to address what The Undertaker said to Shawn Michaels last week.
Cover by Nikki.
And a kick out. Also tonight, Corey, Mick Foley is in the house.
To commemorate the 20 years. Oh, look at the smart move by Ruby Riott.
It was Morgan's 25th birthday. Where'd you get her, Greg?
It's in the mail.
What Corey was mentioned is Mick Foley is here to commemorate the 20-year anniversary of the Hell in a Cell match that Mankind competed against Undertaker. Mick Foley making that Hell in a Cell famous as Nikki Bella drives Ruby into the corner now, buries shoulders into the midsection of Riott. I think there's just a lot of jealousy in the locker room after all the Bellas have accomplished as Nikki goes face first off the top turnbuckle.
How could there not be? These women are at the forefront of the women's division. They've got their own wine company, their own clothing company. These women got to get on.
Two reality shows. Here's the cover by Riott and a kick out. Their own YouTube channel, as we saw earlier.
And all those things that the Bella Twins have are things that the Riott Squad want to acquire. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be easy, but it would be a great first step to eliminate the Bellas. Oh, my goodness.
And look at Nikki just unloading on Ruby. She has had enough, and there's some of the fire from the Bella Twins.
Now, let's not forget about that fire from the Bella Twins. Yes, they're businesswomen. Yes, they're mega successful, but they are fiery women.
How creative. Ruby Riott kicking the top rope into the throat of Nikki Bella.
Ruby Bella putting him on blast.
And now Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan getting in Bree's face. Ruby is in control. This match continues live. Riott one-on-one with Nikki Bella after the Riott Squad defaced and destroyed the Bella's personal locker room earlier on today. And look at Nikki fighting back with the shots from the midsection, but a knee right to the nose by Ruby Riott.
Ruby suffered a great deal of damage in the opening moments, but was able to weather the storm, and it has been all Riott since.
And Nikki Bella, the spine buster. And Nikki looking to turn things around in this one-on-one matchup.
Let's take another look at this incredible knee from Ruby Riott. Right in the grill. But Nikki was able to recover to deliver this thunderous spine buster. But can Nikki maintain this momentum?
Nikki ducks underneath. Ooh, face first off her knee. Nikki a little bit of payback. Clothesline.
I don't think Nikki Bella stopped having momentum for the last 5 years.
Drop kick by Nikki. Fearless, as she says. Oh, and a kick right to the midsection stops Nikki in her tracks.
Ruby brought the momentum to a screeching halt. Who's the leader of the Riott Squad got in mind here?
But Nikki with a great counter.
Come on.
Nikki up to the second rope and caught her with a kick to the side of the face. Here's the cover. Is it enough to put Ruby away? Who kicks out at 2.
Griggs, you asked me about some of the jealousy, perhaps, towards the Bella Twins.
And Renee, just hold on to that thought for 1 second as we take another look at the impact.
What a precision kick by Nikki Bella, but go ahead, Renee, with your thoughts.
Listen, I think you've got to look at what the Bella Twins have done. I mean, they've been trailblazers here in WWE, entrepreneurs outside of WWE. Nikki Bella, one of the longest reigning champions we've had here in WWE. These women are knocking down barriers, and I think that the
Riott cover, hook of the leg on Nikki, trying to take advantage of the distraction, and Nikki kicks out.
Riott Squad should bow down and thank the Bella Twins.
I don't think there's going to be any bowing down or thanking tonight, but I think I can understand why all the women in the division want to follow in the footsteps of the Bella Twins. Wildly successful, really redefine what it means to be a woman in WWE.
And watch Ruby almost putting Nikki away here. Face first goes Bella, but Nikki able to kick out.
You got to wonder at this point if the frustration is going to set in for Ruby Riott, or this is just pure malice.
Ruby's trying to leave a footprint mark on Nikki Bella's face.
I think Nikki only wears the shoes with the red bottom right now. Look at this.
And she's got on some Louis Vuittons right now, though.
Got Ruby Riott wearing them. He wants her. Liv Morgan trying to get involved. Brie intercepts her.
Ruby trying to fight out of this. Nikki looking to deliver it. There it is.
A rack attack 2.0. Cover by Nikki Bella. Nikki with the win.
Here's your winner, Nikki Bella.
2 weeks in a row, big-time victories for Team Bella. Let's take a look at the closing moments here. Liv Morgan looking to come to her partner's aid, but Brie.
Not with Mama Bella there.
Big-time interception, drops Liv Morgan, and then bang, rack attack 2.0. Thanks for coming, Ruby Riott.
And that's how it's done.
Renee, you think they're going to try to make Ruby clean up the Bella Twins locker room?
I think they can try, but I don't think they're going to get anywhere with it.
Nikki celebrating her victory here tonight on Monday Night Raw.